In this video, I want to talk to you about how asking questions can help you become a better developer. My name is David, and I'm a freelance web developer currently filming this video from Seoul, South Korea, as I'm doing some traveling throughout Asia. Today, I got done filming for my new course on the fundamentals of programming, which I'm excited to share with y'all. Is things that I wish I've known before, like actually diving into programming language, any programming language. It talks about what even is a programming language. So stay tuned for the new course to come out. And I thought in the meantime, I'll create you this video today on asking questions. For me, I was never the person to ask questions in class when I was in grade school and high school. I was too shy, didn't even know that it was good to ask questions. So I changed a lot since back in high school. When I did my coding boot camp, I had to pay so much money for it, and during it, the instructor moved incredibly fast. It was hard to keep up with what was being taught. So I had to ask questions. I had to ask questions on the concepts being taught to us, making sure that I understand what was going on. And by asking questions, I asked questions every single day. I was that student in class, in the boot camp, that would ask the instructor every day. That was me. But by asking these questions, I was able to learn the topics faster. I was able to connect the dots and understand what was being taught. And through this, I was able to pass my coding boot camp and eventually get a job. So if you have the opportunity to work with someone when you're learning, be sure to ask a lot of questions, because sometimes these coding concepts, they don't click right away. You need to hear it multiple times. You need it to be phrased in a different way for you to understand what was going on. So use it to learn. Don't be shy to ask. And then during interviews as well, you want to ask questions. Asking questions, they might ask you about a technical concept. Maybe you don't know what the answer is, and you can ask them questions back of, oh, can you explain to me what would this be used for? What is that? And then they'll explain it, and then you have to follow up on it and say how, oh, this, I can see it being useful here as well and there as well because of the benefits. So you have to ask questions. It shows that you're interested. You think things through, because by asking questions, you think of the edge case. You think of different scenarios that it applies to. You think of trade-offs, because in coding, things are vague. There's not very clear at times. So ask questions, clarify things. When you use different technologies, there's trade-offs. And by asking questions, you can understand the trade-offs better. Like, what does this mean? What's the benefit of using React over than Angular? Why use X technology over Y technology? Why are things done this way? And that will help you understand things better. It will help you be a better developer and improve as well. So not only does it impress the interviewer when you're interviewing, it also shows that when you do work on a job, you'll be willing to ask questions, because they need someone that can't be wasting time not knowing how to do something when they could ask someone, hey, how do you do that? So you need to be able to ask questions during the job. And when you're working, you have limited face time with other people, and you want to make the most out of it, because everyone, especially if you're a IC, as they call it, individual contributor, everyone has their own work to do. But if you have an opportunity to be in front of them, you have to ask them questions in order for you to do your job better, so they can share what they know to you, because the nature of development, like, things aren't always written down. Things are inside the minds of other people. And by asking questions, you can understand what they know so you can do your job. So I know this is a shorter video than others because I'm kind of tired from talking all day, filming for the new course. But the main thing is asking questions, will help you learn faster. It will help you get the job during the interview, and it'll help you do the job because it shows that you're thinking about the problems, you're thinking about the trade-offs, you're thinking about ways to improve. And by understanding things, you can do your job better and you can improve as a developer. And this will apply to other areas of your life too, like interacting with other people. I remember I was taking Brazilian jiu-jitsu classes, and I'll be the only one asking questions, like asking why is this bad, what you should do after this, what does this mean? And the instructor later on told me that he likes how I was asking questions. So asking questions will help you in whatever endeavor you're doing. So that's all I wanted to talk to you about today. If you need help with a project, I'm a freelancer. I'm able to work with you on a project and help you achieve your development goals. If you're a student learning how to code, you're an aspiring dev, I also provide coaching as well, where I work with you one-on-one to help you get to your desired goals as a software developer. Thank you so much.